Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New England Patriots and the Buffalo Bills. Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Look out. First turn of the game for James Cook. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Here's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Cook trying this one up the gut. On the move, past the 40. Their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him 32 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. From the red zone now. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 6-0 lead right away. Keon Coleman, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills 7, Patriots nothing. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Travion Henderson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the gun, it's May. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air on 3rd and long. This one to Williams out left side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And the Patriots will have a first down. Well, that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To the air yet again. May has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Henderson here from the gun. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Sticking with Henderson. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going play action, May. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, Kate, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
May now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Now May on 3rd and long. Into a crowd, and intercepted. Terry Johnson has it. Well, no surprises here. They decline that holding call, and they're going to hang on to that interception. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. one sideline, the head coach of the Patriots. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Across the way, the head coach of the Bills. His guys more than motivated for this contest. We're ready to take the field here at home. Welcome, everybody, tuning in. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here as Jake Bates is going to get this started. And here we go on EA Sports. This makes it up to the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by one of the faces of this sport, Brock, a one-of-one quarterback who graduated from humble beginnings at Wyoming. It's Josh Allen.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the one interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win. It's certainly some momentum to build on today.
Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing here, Allen. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now, Allen. That's low and bounces short of his man. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be 2nd down.
Coverage by Carlton Davis.
Now it's Cook. He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Escapes the defender. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Bills have a first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Gets out of trouble. Oh, Allen loses it. Scooped up by the Patriots. And that turnover is going to give him the football on the other side of midfield. But where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Strong with the return. Jukes away from one. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll try the right side with Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Downfield, and Shakir has it. And into the end zone it goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. New England taking the field. Its 2nd series of the game coming up. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And Oliver made the tackle.
They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this 1st down. 3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. He dodged the tackle, breaks through and breaks away. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Patriots first
Off the
down.
play action, May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Intended for number
Quarterback of his renounce, kid, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
This is Henderson on 2nd down. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker. You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. And with the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Here's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Dalton
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Gets him on the in route. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Patriots offense all set to go. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Patriots.
Here's May to the air. Finds his man. It's Demario Douglas. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
May off the play fake. Completed to his running back. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's first and 10 from the 47.
First down, New England.
Here's May again. He won't be able to add anything else onto the end of this catch, so it's going to be a completion to the 25. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They're looking at yet another first and 10 on this drive. Again, it's May. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Anderson's going to take this straight ahead. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. This one's caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Henderson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the 1. There's Here's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Stuffed once again, and now suddenly they're left with 3rd and goal. Trying to sneak May. And they're going to say he was short. They held him out, Brock, and now we're going to have to wait and see what they decide to do here on 4th and goal.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Working from the gun, it's Allen. It's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
They'll run it with Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
He sure came his all to make that play, but it hits the deck. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Now run by Cook. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Allen to throw. Complete to Shakir. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Bills, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen setting up to throw. He finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get some late points and the lead. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. Pass on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Patriots 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. To return this, Marcus Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. May. Setting up the screen with Henderson. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. May now to throw on 3rd. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Maxwell Hairston picks it off. And the Bills are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
May's pass intercepted. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at the 36.
They've got 1st down here from the 36. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Allen on 3rd down. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Going right back to Kincaid. Complete. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills double their lead to 14. 21.
Patriots 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here's Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Patriots back on offense late in the 1st half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st down, May. Finds him over the middle. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from the 43. On the gun, it's May. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam. Will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Now the Patriots calling their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Second and 3 now. To the air yet again, May. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
That's to the sideline. It's a catch by Williams. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11.
And with those 3 points, you just dig yourself out of a little bit of a hole. You know, coming out of halftime, you've got to firmly be in comeback mode.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Here's the final play of our first half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done. And with no halftime report this week, it seems we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And on the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. The New England offense with the football. They get it first here in the second half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Patriots lining up. It's first and 10. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Not on the same page with his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to wind up out of bounds on third down, so they're going to be forced to punt this away now. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Takes it in at the 26. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. Allen setting up play action. Gets everything he has under this one. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
To the air on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They've got first down here from the 36.
First and 10.
Here's Allen. He put everything he had into this one. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills push their lead further to start the half. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every round, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Here's New England, ready once again on offense. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. First down throw for May. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was searching for Kyle Williams that time. And that'll bring up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. If you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of 4th down. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Picked up at the 38. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Now Allen gets this to Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 32. Back to throw now, Allen. And he'll go down here, covers up nicely after a gain of 7.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Man, look at the big fellas working their tails off up front. That offensive line gave the QB ample time. Unfortunately, just no completion to be found down the field.
And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Offense is set. 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Again, Allen to the air. Brought in. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
Gain of 6. That's another Bills first down.
To throw again, it's Allen. Throws caught. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 7-yard line.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal. Going right side, Davis with it. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. It's a 3-yard pickup. That moves them a little bit closer. 3rd and goal coming up.
It's now 3rd.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. This is caught near the pylon. He's close, Brock, but it looks like he's out just a little bit short. Good efforts, but now they've got a choice to make on 4th down. The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. This is a chip shot from the left hash. And Bass's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
On the return, here comes Austin. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. They're down 21 now after that last score, and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Here's made in the air. Short pass caught by his tight end. This one up to about the 27-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Side run here for May. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that can do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. The Patriots have it. 1 quarter to play in what's been a rough outing for them. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. May on 1st and 10. Finds the in route complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Big strike here to Williams. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
This looks like a run drawn up for May. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
The tackle by T.J. Sanders. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 12-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Operating from the gun, here's May. And the Bills get to him, he's brought down. And that pushes them back, third down coming up.
Ben, even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. That route just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
Running for it, it's Henderson. And that's a stop. The offense stayed out there on fourth, but now they're headed off after they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Escapes the defender. And he's going to have this up just a little bit shy of the 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Third and just 2 to go. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That's on target to Pierce. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Davis up the middle. And that is exactly what they were after, Brock. A good 8-yard run there on first down. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll go again with Davis. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Getting out to his left, and he gives himself up after a short gain. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
I love that play. I mean, that's quarterback 101. Nothing downfield, get what you can with your legs, but so much more importantly, protect yourself. Availability, one of the most important abilities for any quarterback.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills ready to pick up their 8th win of the season. Second down now, 7 to go. Another one for Cook. The second down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
Some really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
Trying it left side with Cook. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. Now a design run. It's Allen. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good stacking these kind of wins in a row.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.